today is Friday, May 24th. We have a lot of birthdays today. We are on our way to go see Mary, but we'll talk about that in a couple minutes. But today is my sister-in-law, Birdie. Birdie is Jim's sister. She's the one that goes, "Hello, my friends." Today is Birdie's birthday. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Birdie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I've always told you that we call her Birdie because her sister Barb, Birdie's real name is Roberta. Roberta always wanted to be called Bobby. But Barb, who's her little older sister, I think she's 2 years older than her, couldn't say Roberta, so she'd go Roberti. And so then just shortened it to Birdie. And that's how Birdie got her name, Birdie, even though she'd like to be called Bobby. Birdie all the way. Birdie. Just to annoy her, I call her Bert. She doesn't like that. But so much so her one friend, what does her one friend call her? I forget what her one friend calls her. Beatrice. She calls her Beatrice. Anyway, Birdie, happy birthday to Birdie. She doesn't watch, so she's not going to see it, but who cares? But it's also Carol Schwalke, Schwalke. Carol, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carol. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Michelle Werner, Werner, Michelle. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michelle. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, it is Sherry Johnson. We don't have to spell Johnson. We all know how to spell Johnson. So, Sherry, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sherry. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And Virginia, who is Stephanie Ross Brown's wife. Today's Virginia's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Virginia. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And I didn't forget you, Tamsin. Today is Tamsin Darwin's birthday. So, Tamsin, Tamson. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tamsin. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you all have a great birthday today. Like I said, we're on our way to visit Mary. She did get released from the hospital yesterday about 4 o'clock. She called me and she says, "I'm getting released at 4. Who's coming to help me?" And I said, "Well, Mary, I don't have a car yet." I said, "I'm on my way to go pick up my car. And then when I get home, I have to make dinner for Melissa's birthday dinner. And then, what else?" And I said, Kylie had an appointment at the doctor's that Denise had taken her to. Christy was working. Kathleen was working. Mike takes care of his grandsons on Thursday in Howell, which is about an hour drive, hour and a half away. So I said, Mary, if people get moved to homes, to rehabs and stuff, and they don't have family, the nurses have to pack them up. Oh, wow, you're way ahead of me now. He passed on the right in a breakdown lane to get in front of me. He's going to cause an accident. I can see that. I don't know what his big hurry is. It's just... he's like a whole car ahead of me now. Oh, and I don't like this. The car in front of him is now playing the game of staying on his brakes. And the other guy's right on his butt. There's going to be an accident before we get on the expressway. I can kind of see it happening. It's going to be, oh, no. Oh, this is scary. I'm staying behind him. Because at least I can stop. He's like an idiot. I know, idiots are everywhere. I know they even have them in Florida. Somebody told me yesterday, we even have idiots in Florida. Oh my gosh. This is scary. This is scary. Oh my God. Oh. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Oh my gosh. He's an accident waiting to happen. He's just an accident waiting to happen. He's way ahead of me. Well, not way ahead of me. He's 2 cars ahead of me. I can just see that he wants to get on the expressway too. I can see this happening. He's going to cut somebody off to get on the expressway. Yeah, he's trying. Nobody's letting him over. He's coming over. Whether they're going to let him not, yep, he's over. Whether they wanted to let him over or not, I know. Play by play. I'll play it by play. So he'll be way ahead of me on the expressway because I can see he's going to be one of these 100-mile-an-hour drivers once he gets on the expressway. I'll let you know if there's any accidents ahead, because if there is, he's going to be the one that's going to have caused it. That's for sure. But anyway, so I said, Mary, when they got out, see, now he's behind a tractor trailer and he's trying to pass him on the right. Idiots, everywhere you go, idiots. Anyway, I said, Mary, the people that don't have any family or stuff, the nurses will pack the stuff up, and if you ask them, they'll put it like in a trash bag, I guess, or something. And then when you get over there, Kathleen said she'd meet you there when she got off of work. Don doesn't drive, so that's why he couldn't go over there. So yeah, they moved her and they packed all of her stuff up, and Kathleen was there when she got there, so that worked out for her. And so she's all settled in. I'm on my way to pick up Don. He's on the way somewhat. I just got to go a little bit out of my way to pick him up, but not that much. And then we'll go visit Mary for a couple hours. Christy went this morning because Christy started her vacation this morning. She's actually only 3 minutes from Christy's house. So Christy's our person that goes there all the time to keep track of everything that's going on. Okay, they're all out today. They're all out. I'm just going to stay back here, mind my own business, try to get to my point of destination safely. It's going to be hard with all these idiots. This is why I don't like to drive. It's ridiculous. You're not going to get there that much sooner. You're really not. And half the time you cause an accident or you're in an accident, and that delays you even more. But and there's a police car facing the other way. He should have got the guy. Should have got all these idiots. Anyway, so Mary's all settled into the rehab. Let's not get distracted. I don't want to be one of the distracted drivers. And they're going to have a meeting with the caseworker next Thursday, I think it is. So next Thursday we're going to go there. They said it's only a 10 or 15-minute meeting. I think it's just basically saying who the contacts were, where she's going to go when she leaves, and all that. I did forget I was supposed to call to get the electric turned on in her new apartment. Well, maybe I'll have time when I get home. It's Memorial Weekend, so I'm sure there's not going to be too many people on staff. And my lasagna turned out perfectly yesterday. It was so good. I have to, not to brag, but it was. And I was razzing Jim because when we were on our cruise, one of the meals was Italian night, and Jim had got lasagna, and he said, this is the best lasagna I've ever had. He said, it's even better than yours, Sandra. He calls me Sandra. I go, oh, thank you. So last night when I was cutting the pieces, I cut him a really little tiny piece, and he goes, why are you so stingy? And I says, well, it's not going to be as good as the cruise. And so then everybody razzed him. But it was really good. And Alyssa's boyfriend, they showed a picture yesterday of Alyssa with her two girlfriends, her two best friends, their sisters, and her boyfriend. And they loved it. They actually went for seconds. I thought, oh my gosh. And even when he left, he said, that was the best lasagna I've ever had in my life. He says, it's way better than any Olive Garden or Italian restaurant that I've gone to. So that made me feel good. Even if he was just sucking up to me, I don't even care. It's always nice to hear a compliment. And there really wasn't that much left over. I have a piece here that I'm going to give to Don, and I have a piece left over that Jim's going to have for his dinner tonight. We had a little bit of leftover salad, so I'm going to have a salad for my dinner tonight. It's just so nice having my air conditioning. But I don't know if I told you yesterday that it was, I had enough Freon. I only needed like 3 ounces of Freon, so it wasn't the Freon, but I had a hole in both of the hoses that led to the air conditioning, like from the Freon to the thing or whatever. So I had to replace the hoses. When we were at the dealership, when I got my oil changed in my car, not in my body. Inside joke, if anybody saw the video, they'll know what I'm talking about. But I asked them about fixing my Freon. Thankfully, you had to make another appointment for it, because I probably would have just had it done when it was there. But they wanted $250 just to diagnose the problem, and then another $200 or $300 to put the Freon in. So he was talking. He says, it'll probably run you between $500 and $700. My car is 14 years old, but I mean, yeah, I can't stand not having air conditioning in my car. So I was telling Christy about it, and Aaron's friend has a mechanic shop, and he just opened up a new one that's nearer to my house. And so I brought it over there, and he only charged me $75 to diagnose the problem. And after you put the hoses and labor and everything, I paid $132.39. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I was going to pay $700 and I got away with $132, which was the $150 that I found in the book. So I told you that was kind of like a blessing in disguise, finding that money. And then all my sister and my Bertie and Christy said, how come whenever you give me a book, there's no money in it? I said, well, now I've learned my lesson. I'm going to check. I always check anyhow just to make sure I didn't put a bill or something in there so that, just in case. But finding money, that was a bonus, which I loved. So that doesn't happen too often to me. And then this morning I switched around my closet. I brought my winter clothes to the back and my summer clothes to the front. I wonder if I should get over now. I don't know. I think I delayed. I think I made a mistake. Well, maybe not. I got to get over here in a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. I might end up going up to the next exit. Whenever I'm with anybody and they do this, they always manage to fit in. But I never seem to have that luck. We'll see. Well, you know what? Luck is on my side. Thank you. You guys must have said a quick little prayer for me, even though you didn't know it, because now I was able to get over. But anyway, my theme today was friends. I just wanted to thank all of you. I know everybody says, like Facebook, you have like 500 friends on Facebook and stuff like that, and they're really more like acquaintances, but I like to think of everybody as my friend. And I want to thank all my friends for all your prayers, because Mary is well on the way to recovery. I think she'll probably be here another 3 or 4 weeks at this rehab, though. But and if it wasn't for my friends offering me support and encouragement, and emailing me and texting me and calling me, all of that good stuff, it's just nice to know that you've got a friend. It just always is nice. And I have friends in low places. I have friends in high places. I have friends everywhere. And I think it's sad if somebody doesn't have friends, but I think if you live a pretty good lifestyle and you have empathy for people, it's easy to make a friend and keep a friend. It really is. I just don't see, it's a two-way street. You can't expect people to be friends with you if you're not going to be a friend back. And I like to think that I'm a friend back. I'd like to think that whenever anybody needs me in their time of need, that I'm right there. I really am. That I would drop everything and do whatever that they would require of me. And my friends are there for me, and I'm just so appreciative of them. I really am. So anyway, that's going to do it for now. We're almost to picking Don up. He doesn't like being on camera. If Mary doesn't mind being on film, I'll film her. But, it depends on how she's doing, how her day has been. And I think she probably started some rehab today, so that usually takes a lot out of her. But once again, thank you so much for being my friend. Thank you for friending me, hitting the like button, subscribing and sharing and commenting. Because I think when you comment, we're like having a little conversation. I really do. I know I've been kind of short on my answers, and I'm just saying thank you, but I don't know what else to say, because thank you is just really sometimes just not enough. There's got to be something better, but in the meantime, thank you.